This week on Americana Outdoors, we're hitting the fields and taking a look at several new products from Thompson Center and TenPoint Crossbows.
If you look at a product or something long enough, you can find a way to make it better. That's just how innovation has always been, and that'll never stop because, man in general is always looking to make things better. And Thompson Center and TenPoint, their team of engineers are no different. I look at the Compass rifle, a phenomenal price point rifle. The original model, we took it to New Zealand, we hunted all over the place, Africa with it, shot a lot of deer. It's just a phenomenal rifle. Same thing with TenPoint Crossbows, been shooting them for years. And they've made advancements every year, but I'm always amazed when they come out with something new to those tried and proven platforms that make them better. So the Thompson Center Compass, the Generation 2 model, phenomenal upgrades to it. And you would think, wow, what could you do to that cost and that price point of a rifle to make it that much better? Well, they put a performance center trigger in there first and foremost. And that just made it so much more accurate because you need less poundage to be able to pull the trigger, which makes you more accurate. There's less pulling and pushing when you have that. You've got a built-in threaded muzzle now to where you can put a suppressor on there as well as several other features. And then on the TenPoint standpoint, you've basically taken, very deadly, very accurate crossbows, are not that hard to cock, and you made it where you can uncock them now. I mean, you don't have to shoot your crossbow to be able to uncock them. You can just basically back it off, climb down out of the deer stand, and head on home, where before you either had to shoot it or leave it cocked for hours or days at a time. And both of those improvements have made for better hunting opportunities, and we had a chance to spend time in the field with both of those a lot this past year.
Over the course of today's show, we'll dive deep into learning about the new TC Compass 2 from Thompson Center and the Vapor RS470 and Vengent S440 from TenPoint Crossbows. Well, let's get right to it and join Wade as he makes his way out to a muddy box blind overlooking a pond.
We're back here at what I'm calling the frog pond because there's so many frogs here. My buddy calls this the honeymoon suite, though. This big muddy blind that we're in, it is so comfortable for about any hunt that you want to do. They've got multiple sizes of them. I just know it works perfect in this exact scenario where we can see behind us, in front of us, and all the way around. Last time we sat in here, the frogs were croaking like crazy in the evening. We were watching herons eat snakes. It's just a very alive area, and we saw quite a few deer. I'm hunting with the Thompson Center Compass. Basically, this is the second generation. You can see right there on the side of it in a 6.5 Creedmoor. Been shooting it down on the range, and it's been phenomenal. Some of the cool new changes are this trigger right here. It's a vastly improved trigger from the first one. You basically need 3-4 pounds of pressure to get that trigger to fire. It's a firearm that just performs great at a price point that doesn't break the bank. So, really hoping we'll get an opportunity to run another round through it tonight. Wow, check that out. It is way into October. Still in development. That's such a unique deal. It's a deer we're going to have to definitely do. He's the one on the left, isn't he? Yep. You good? Yep. We smoked that deer right there. The Compass does it again. How cool is that? We have sat here quite some time, and we've seen quite a few really cool deer coming through here, this little pond. And every time we've sat here, we've seen a lot of really good deer, young deer getting around, moving around, doing all kinds of different things. This has been one of the coolest spots to sit just because of everything we've seen. But that deer there, he's still in velvet, and he's late in the year. It's some kind of stag. Basically, that can be a birth issue. It can be a low testosterone thing. It's just hard to say really what caused that, but that is one of the coolest deer right there. He's just an 8-point, but we got him, a TC Compass. This is a Generation 2 one where I was talking about that new trigger. Doesn't take about 3 or 4 pounds. Bam! Smoked him. That's so cool. God, what a neat deer. Still in velvet, late in the year. I mean, it tells you he's just some sort of a stag, and like I said, that can be a testosterone issue. It can be from birth. I mean, there's lots of scenarios, and I mean, you can tell it's still in full velvet. It's not growing, it's not alive anymore, and they'll be like this. I mean, they could be you know, like I said, no testosterone or anything. It's just a unique trophy. That's so neat to touch. I'll have him put up on the wall just like that, and just a neat story. Got to take him with the 2nd generation Compass. You know, I'm out here hunting. This one's. I mean, they're not even available while I'm doing this to the public. This will be released. You know, when you first see this video, a lot of you guys, it will just have been released. And as far as I know, this very well may be one of the first whitetail, if not the first whitetail ever taken with the Generation 2 model. So just a neat trophy. And not only that, we're gonna fill the freezer up with this one.
Congratulations, Wade, on your successful inaugural hunt with the TC Compass 2 and for bringing home this whitetail rarity.